All right, boys and girls. So today we are going to read a story. And in this story, we have a shoemaker and his wife, and they need some help to make shoes. So they're going to ask these elves if they can help them out and help them make the shoes. Now, I want you to think about this. Do you think that elves can help make shoes? Oh, okay. Why do you think that? Oh, that is pretty valid. You are right. Maybe that's a good idea. Now, I'm not going to tell you if they can because that would be giving the whole story away. So I just want you to remember that when we read this story later, okay? Now, you answered the question about if you think that elves can make shoes. I think that we could write down that question so maybe you could remember it and ask someone in your family or someone you see today the same question. So here's our question. Can an elf make shoes? Can you say that? Perfect. Let's pat it. Ready? Can an elf make shoes? Oh, sorry. All right, superhero powers. Let's see how many words there are. Ready? Count. How many words did you count? Let's see. Can an elf make shoes? How many words? 5 words. Good job. Now let's write it down so that we really remember it so we can ask some of our friends and family later. Now, what was our first word? Can. What's the first sound you hear in can? Which letters say k? C or K? This one is a C. Can an elf. What's the first sound you hear in elf? Not L, elf, elf. What's the first sound you hear in elf? The letter E. Good job. Can an elf make? What's the first sound you hear in make? The letter M. Make shoes. What's the first sound you hear in shoes? Sh, sh, sh. There's 2 letters that make that sound. Good job. Can an elf make shoes? Now remember, we have 3 different punctuations. We have we have an exclamation point. When do we use an exclamation point? Right, when we're super excited. We have a period. When do we use a period? Right, well, we just say something. And this is a question mark. When do we use a question mark? Right, when we ask a question. So listen here. Can an elf make shoes? Was I super excited? Did I just say something? Or did I ask a question? Listen again. Can an elf make shoes? Right, I asked a question, so I need to put a question mark. Yes, when Miss Olashek or you says, can an elf make shoes? We need somebody to answer it. Therefore, we put a question mark so that we know that we're asking a question. Now, I want you to go ask someone else in your family. Do you think, or do they think that elves can make shoes? Let me know.